unexpected.
Oh dear Lord, the day has finally come, the Riku Oe Water Wednesday episode, and I hollered quite a bit making this, and I will try. I promise you, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to make it brief, but you know, this might be a lengthy one. So yeah, play that intro. If you've been following this channel any amount of time, especially during Water Wednesday Season 2, you know there was a very heavy focus on girls, and lucky. And that's kind of what led to me even finding out about NiziU. You see, there was once a time when they were on 𝐥𝐤𝐤. Nope, I can't show footage, so still image, you gotta bear with it. And there was a commercial that popped up, and I was like, who are those girls? Of course, I'm referring to the iconic Tamagotchi commercial that put them on the map, not just for me, but for a lot of their fans. Now, I'm sure my most diehard fans know that my favorite member of NiziU is actually Nina, but did you know that the only reason why I even became a fan of the group is Riku? You see, the very first time I ever saw her, I likened her to a squirrel. I was like, she just seemed very squirrely. I like this squirrely girl. What is her name? So imagine my surprise when I saw that her name was Riku. You just replace one letter and you have Risu, which means squirrel in Japanese. And to make it even better, guess how she signs her name? That's right, the R in her name is a squirrel. I mean, how could I resist an idol like that? So I dived in deeper to find out more about this group, and man, I was thoroughly impressed. Not since those shameful days when I was a K-pop fan, we won't talk about that, have I seen a group like this, where everybody in the group is just awesome. Like any given moment, any given one of them could be the star of the show. Like they all are just equally talented. Like my only complaint is that I didn't know about them sooner. Like I wish I could have saw the whole NiziU project before they were already a group, so I didn't know who was going to be in it. So everyone who saw that, I'm kind of jealous they got to see this band as it forms. And though she's not my favorite, because contrary to what that small handful of haters want to say about me back in the day, I do not choose my favorite idols based on looks. But I do think Riku is probably the best looking member in the group. Definitely the cutest one. I mean, seriously, how could I not notice her? The round head, the squirrely cheeks, those life-saving thighs. I mean, anyone who knows me should have known that I was going to think this one was easily, by a landslide, the best looking one in the group. And then her personality is like the icing on the cake. It's like if you took Akari Takeuchi from 𝐥𝐤𝐬 and Toa Harada from 𝐥𝐤𝐬 and combined their personalities, you got Riku, and that is awesome. I've always said that every girl group has their mascot character, and while I don't think Riku is the mascot because 𝐼𝐸 exists, I do think she's probably like a second mascot, kind of how Pokemon has Pikachu and Eevee. 𝐼𝐸 would be the Pikachu in this case, and she'd definitely be the Eevee. I don't know, to those of you who watched the Pokemon NiziU video, shut the heck up! I know I said Mako is Pikachu, but look at 𝐼𝐸. 𝐼𝐸 has that big round Jigglypuff head. There's no way I could call her Pikachu in that video. So let's get back to it. Now I know I've said several times they're all equally talented, but for my money, the best voice, I'd have to give that one to Riku, especially you can hear it in the song Blue Moon. But again, it's not like she's just way better. It's just, I don't even think it's so much as the vocals. Again, they all have perfect control. It's just the way her voice naturally sounds makes it my favorite, which is why I have to give her the nod to being the best singer. Best dancer in the group, I don't think anyone would argue with me if I said that's Mako, but Riku is at least top 3 in my personal opinion. And again, they're all so close together that it's hard to say who is. As far as personality goes, she only loses out to Nina for me personally. And then of course it's her laugh, her facial expressions, and all the other things that just make Riku Riku. Like, here's a tiny montage, you'll see what I mean. yeah, I'm not trying to talk everybody's ear off, and you don't want to know how much footage I cut just to make this video not be an hour long. But let me know your thoughts. Are you a fan of Riku? Are you not a fan of Riku? If you are not a fan of Riku, I wonder how you found my channel. But yeah, there's definitely more NiziU focused Woto Wednesday coming up in this season. So while you wait, you can go ahead and check out this video, or here's a playlist of all the best that we have to offer on this channel. Until next time, 𝐦𝐨𝐫𝐞.